Okay, so yeah, I was watching this premiere today called Rollin' with T-Bone. What a great dude. And I have, a lot of different things on my mind about what I wanted to talk about. And a lot was about his premiere and just the gathering that we had while we were in there, the subject matter we were talking about. And that's really a good quality channel and very humbling to listen to somebody talk about themselves without talking about themselves, like we all we all like to do. Yeah, I really don't. And but I think it kind of happens. I think I don't, but I end up doing that, just the old self-centered egomaniac, always will come out. But yeah, the camaraderie that's out there, all the support, all the different styles that we have for making our motovlogs and how we choose to present ourselves on camera. And like I said, the subject matter. So everybody's got a little different niche, and very cool to watch. I wish I had like more time just to really sit and really watch. Like one of these days, I'm going to make a point to watch a motovlog that I really like and write down all the information I learned. Uh, Even just like about the video, say like one like recycled hooligan. Okay, I watch him a lot. I talk to him, so it makes it easier. I know him on a fairly personal level, so make it a little bit, like I said, easier for me to dissect maybe one of the videos and see what he does when he starts off. How is the demeanor? How is the attitude? How is the energy? Uh, how relaxed is he? Or, you can just tune into different things about everything. What are the first few things we talk about? Does it seem like there's a mission ahead of time? What we're going to do, where we're going to go? And sometimes there is, sometimes there isn't, that I've noticed. But anyway, write these tips down, write these things down, how much time does this person take to put a video together and present it out to us? Yeah. Compare that to like what I think I'm doing, which is a whole lot of editing, a whole lot of thought into my thumbnail. I'm an artist, I've been artist ever since, geez, I can remember. I wanted to be anyway, and I think it developed around 5th or 6th grade when I was really getting into it. So there we go. See, we like to talk about ourselves. So yeah, all these things are art forms for me, and passing of time. What do I want to do? What do you want to do with your life? Huh? Where's that from? I want to rock. Twisted Sister. Yeah, the video. What do you want to do with your life? So anyway, I got lots of spare time, it seems like. So it's easy for me to take the time to do this stuff. And plus the giver in me, the wanting, when we have purpose in all of our relationships and helping each other out. One of the neat things is being able to give some of the small skill things that, I can do. And it's fun to be able to help somebody out, especially voluntarily, right? When they ask you, yeah, they're a good, close friend and or maybe even somebody new. That's a good seed to sow, Um, especially, time. Time is everything. When you give somebody your time, along with a little bit of whatever talent you can muster up along with that and give it freely, how do you repay that? I don't. expect that. No, but, like, in my mind, like, when somebody does it for me, it's difficult because it's easy to receive one way when I know, you just you keep getting giving and giving, you're like, "Yeah, yeah," but, that's a bad thing, and I've had that done. So, that's what I'm saying, like, accepting things sometimes, it's hard, like, the guilty conscience or whatever it'll say, "Oh, man, I gotta give back. I gotta do something. I gotta do something for this person and all." So it's just hard to receive unconditionally just as much as it is to kinda give. So, I get deep in my tangents all the time, this was just a simple thing about us motovloggers, and, because listening to T-Bone today, it inspires me. It brings up all the things, like what I'm thinking about when I'm doing most of my daily commutes, mine's that's kind of like my style, or whatever it is. It's what I do. It's not anything I developed. It's just what you see repeatedly, and it's not so much about where I'm going, what I'm doing is compared to like what I'm thinking about and what I'm saying and some helpful stuff. Once in a while, it's about uh, traffic and my thinking and my attitude and actions. And that's something, we can all relate to and maybe make some small inventories at some time. And I joke about myself a lot, like the ego, because here I am again talking about myself. That's what the motovlog is. It seems to be what I get hung into doing all the time, and but that's fine. So listen to somebody else and learning and the things that I think that what I'm doing, sometimes it gets redundant or whatever. Somebody else may say, "No, man, really like what you said," or I like, those are inspiring things. It's only has to take a few. It's not has to be like this worldwide. Oh, this has got some incredible entertainment and just it's something that hundreds and thousands of people can like and would just dig and enjoy. Like It's a Seinfeld, watching an episode of that. That gets a lot of attention. Not a Seinfeld here, but, yeah. So, but listening to people in these chats, when you go to these premieres and you listen to somebody like T-Bone talking about, from his heart and the subjects that he was, and then how it kinda inspires, you can watch everybody else, chime in and put their 2 cents in, we're kinda helping each other out and giving each other a little bit of, motivation or some praise, some attaboys, "Hey," you know? And, at the same time, we can do some constructive by doing that, we nurture areas, I think, for, like, constructive criticism because you can bring that to a friend, Um, I did one today without meaning to, but I know this person, and I was like, yeah, I think they would hear that and wouldn't take offense to it, And you're just trying to help because, like, I've forgotten to wipe off my lenses, and I've noticed like my lenses on my motovlog cameras can get grimy or dirty. And if you look just right when you're watching a video, you can see that little haze or whatever come over. Excuse me. Oh, that's a problem with going live. You cannot edit. You can't edit that stuff out. I gotta learn how to get on my, mic mute. Yeah, that's something I can do, like, ooh, I apologize. Yeah, and, you bring it up to say, "Hey, watching your video, looked a little bit, it looked great. There's nothing wrong with it," but I was, like, being real, like, nitpicky and checking because I like to know when I've done that stuff and, like, and I make the colors a little brighter too if you don't have that, film over it. No, what it is, that can happen just from humidity, high humidity, you can get, like, a little fog over it, and there's nothing you can do about that, but it's just something you bring up, you say, "Hey," "those are things that I forget to do and really don't think about." A lot of people don't talk about it, so, how we can help each other out, make some, things better. And, like, when I'm talking with anybody, if I get an idea or something, a creative thought, "Hey, this would be cool in your video," or, "You should start out with this or that possibly," or, "This would be really neat," just throw it out there. Maybe they won't take none of it, maybe they'll take a section from it, maybe it'll be, um, just, whatever, but you gotta put it out there. That's what we do. We help each other out. Oh, geez, yeah. Another thing I've really, really enjoyed, I mean, really enjoyed, is how the integration of truck drivers and a lot of the truck drivers out there are also motorcycle riders. Their channels, their lives is mainly, based around trucking. Um, Not saying their motorcycle stuff is kicked to the side by no means. It's just that's more of what their channel is about, and it mixes really well with people in the motorcycle community. I love listening to, for some reason, Sterling Wheel, and I've learned some things about his channel that I didn't know, like the Church of Wheel. That means that's the live thing. So anytime you see a Church of Wheel, you're going to go to a live event. So something new. And every time he comes into some of my like these um, live streams, he always drops a little nugget of something, a little nugget, a little something that helps me out a lot. Like, hey, if you want to see those comments, all you have to do is press on this, this, and that, and boom, it, pops up people who's commenting in the chat, highlights their comment, June sticks it out there for everybody to see. And so you get your peeps to come back, and they like to see their stuff up there. And it helps me talk to you, and by focusing on maybe something they said, it keeps things rolling. We all got important things to say. They get lost in those long lines of chat, but if you throw it on up, people get to see it throughout the whole community there that's in the chats. Also, like sending out links, I wasn't really sure how that was done, and it'd be nice if there was an easier way to do it. That you had, your whole list of people, and which I do. I got, like, if you look in my descriptions, 99% of them will have most of the people that I subscribe to, most of the motovloggers, and so it's easy to click on their link, go to their channels, check them out. If you like the things I like and what I do, or even similar, you can see what I subscribe to, because my interest is motovlogging mostly. Uh, so anyway, there, those nuggets help me a lot. So I learned how to cut and paste, throw out like, "Hey, riding with Ruby, go check his channel out. You see some new people in there. They haven't seen Ruby's channel. Awesome dude, loves his motorcycle, loves what he does, and has a nice, calm, and wonderful demeanor." These are just all my judgments, my own things, what I think and see, and I'm sure a lot of you'd agree. The super dude, Buck, Buck, Buck Brown. He's like a ball of energy. He's like the one going around doing all the stuff behind the scenes and getting things helping out, like especially like with this Forgotten Angels charity. What a great little charity that is. It's turning into something big. And they had votings between like 5 or 6 charities, which going to raise money for, I think was like cutting beards and different things on the Wheel Burner Express. I'd heard about him for quite a while. He's a real big channel. I'm like, he don't need me, subbed up to his channel. I just hear he's probably too big. I'll never get to talk to him anyway, probably. And one day I just got on there, and man, I wanted to talk. I saw my friends in there. I said, "Oh, geez, I'm not subscribed. Let's go ahead and sub up." I had to wait like 5 minutes, right? You have to be a member for more than 5 minutes to get on there. And I put that down and said, "Hey, yeah, that was the longest 5 minutes ever." And he responded right away, talked. It was the warmest welcome anyway. And I've been back a few times and same feel. And then he comes by now and makes a comment on my uh, videos and channel every now and then. That's motivating because guy's got that many subscribers, doesn't have time to go to you know 10,000 other people. And here I am getting a howdy and a shout out. Yeah, those things feel good. That's a good part about the community. Who else we got? It was the oh mercy, you're gonna shoot me. The lightning guy. That's all I remember is the lightning guy at his channel. And I see it all the time, and I can't believe it's 60 years old, man. Sometimes things slip a little bit, like I could use a clutch replacement in there. You know, maybe the cable snapped, right? Yeah. But yeah, it's just good people, good channels out there. Made a lot of friends. Pretty excited about that. Oh, mercy. So, yeah, that's gonna wind this down, I guess. It just listen to the Rolling with T-Bone premiere tonight had just inspired me to want to do this. Plus, I got this nice Streamyard. That's something else that was suggested to me. And you see all this background stuff. This is all stuff I make in Adobe Photoshop, and like, wow, I can make my own backgrounds. I can make layers that go over top. And hey, let's try that in a video. You'll see that coming out, I think, this Wednesday, which will be um, the 29th of May. Yeah. So be looking for that. Let me know what you think. Video's pretty cool too. Got some fast-paced stuff going in it. Got some music, some me double timing it from work to home really, and it was fun video to make, and not a lot of me yammering my mouth off. So that's a bonus. Yeah, yeah. So anyway, Streamyard. It's been awesome. I look forward to getting on. I look forward to using my Bluetooth stuff and my mics. I got the second one up here. You get inventive. I want to show you guys this. I didn't have a mic and a holder, so I was like, what could I use? Yeah. You see that? I just clamped that right on to my table. This is a magnet for the garage for doing work on your vehicles. And you drop crap down and you can't find it, right? Little antenna. Uh-huh. I'm a genius, man. If you got the time or the funds or whatever to buy all this stuff, it's like, yeah, till I make some, possible money at doing stuff like this, why would you invest a lot of money? And I've invested a lot already. Just paying monthly for Yardstream is not cheap when you get the I don't have the top level version, but I got the one right underneath it. So we only get 780p, and I don't get an extra camera. We can only have 5 of you on here at one time instead of 2. Well, maybe I get 10, but there's something you can't do as much. Oh, like I can pre do videos like this here up to, I can schedule like 5 of them, and after that, it don't let you do no more, but you can upgrade that. You can get up to 10. No big deal. You come back after 5 days, schedule 5 more. So, little things I've learned. StreamYard, love it. Love you YouTubers. Love all the peeps out there. There's so many to mention. If I start mentioning them, I forget. Jackknife TV. That's the other trucking one. Thank you, Lord. Whew. You know, Key-Fob always comes to mind. Guy's been amazing. Wish I could see him. Or Josh Harris, you know, that dude is actually, we swap numbers, we do some talking and some common chats here or there, and how you doing? And same with Sick Bastard, man. The sick Eric, man, a gem, a gem. If you have not taken time to get more time to talk with him, yeah, I encourage it anyway. Maybe you don't want all that many people to talk to. Sorry, Eric, but yeah, you know, you can say hey or nay or whatever. It's great people though, man. These are folks I'll probably have for the rest of my life, you know. It's good stuff. So thank you, everybody who's ever came into my premieres or chatted with me when I've been in your premieres, or we've met in a premiere. That's where I've met a lot of people. Go to premieres. If you want to meet people, go to premieres, get involved in some chats. A little bit difficult at first. Just think of like back to where this started. Ray Gregory rides. Can't believe it's taken me this long to even mention his name. I didn't see him tonight. That's why. He's probably out. I think he's making a run, if I believe, because I got a chat on my phone, you know, on the old telly. So you get Ray Gregory on the telly, and you got his personal number, man. That's you're living. I mean, that's good stuff. So he had introduced me to Purple on 3, very nice lady, and Tommy Gunn, and she has a fairly decent sized channel and a great demeanor. No wonder why, because she seems to be a super loving and caring person. Would like to get her on the live stream here too and talk about BAM. Same with Blue Bike and Doyle. Like, I didn't know he was like in the originators, you know, if not the originator, him and Mr. G. And yeah, there's just big vast of people out there I want to meet and hopefully get to see, you know, shake a hand, have a cup of coffee with, or get a hug. I'm a hugger, so you know, if you see me, say, hey man, how you doing? You shake my hand, come on, give a hug too, man. Hugs are good. So yeah, that few references from Ray to Purple on 3 got me to know a lot of people. Purple on 3 would come and make 5-10 comments on videos that I never had comments on before. Nobody was commenting. Nobody was talking with me on my videos. They just never really got out there. So the action I do get and the likes are mainly from people that I see quite often. You know how that works if you've done it before. So yeah, and it's just growing from there. So thanks, big major thanks to Ray Gregory. You know, when I started watching him working on had a phone mounted up to his helmet, making videos. I'd have never guessed it was an iPhone because videos look pretty damn good, you know. And I just liked his personality and whatever. Videos don't matter so much, but I like the way he talked. I like the way he made his videos. And he just seemed like a cool dude. And yeah. So get out there, get involved, have a good time, get involved with things that are, you know, people doing some good stuff. Forgotten Angels, yeah. Great charity for the men and women who didn't get taken care of so well in the foster care system. I believe that's how that works, and they're too old to be in it anymore, and they just get kind of tossed to the side with really no skills, you know. And these people at Forgotten Angels, somewhere around the Tampa Bay, Florida area, yeah, They house them, school them, uh, teach them how to work, give them skill sets, and then send them out to be productive members of society. Or at least they have the choice to be. That's nice. That's love. All right. Phew. That's a long one. Wore myself out. I don't even know if I'll share this. I hope I share this. I wish I'd have done it live. If I was doing this live right now and had comments and trying to talk and put stuff up, I'd be like, be a mess. This is relaxing. This was nice. This was good. Peace. And anytime you want to do live stream or do something, with me, with a couple people, uh, I can try and host the thing and make it run kind of smooth. I don't even have to say much. If you got somebody you want to live stream with and have your own live stream set up, I'd be glad to do it. So give me a holler. Adios, amigos.